Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here with our fourth pre-release kit for Streets of New Capenna. This one is the Obscura. Let's see what we get. Okay. As with the others, we will show the secret art. It is Rafine's Tower. Surprise, surprise. So it's going to be the hideaway, or the hideout for the family of the box that you're opening. This is Obscura. Oh, if I remember correctly, played Brokers both days when I did my pre-release. Or I did 3 pre-releases. I know I did, I did Brokers, Obscura. That's what it was. So we get a green, or red and blue one this time around. So we got a duplicate. Alright. Let's see what else we get. Have our little insert card, the little blurb about the Obscura. They are the gifted magicians on New Capenna. So they also are one of the ones where I actually remember the leader of the family, and that is Rafine, Demon Sphinx. All right. Let's see what get. All right, we've Shattered Seraph, Obscura Storefront, Skybridge Towers, nice. Celestial Regulator, very nice. We'll probably be playing that. Rafine's Informant, probably the best common in the set. Backstreet Bruiser is kind of meh. Kill Shot, it's very good, and especially in sealed. Well, in sealed it's good. It's not really good anywhere else. Revel Ruiner, very solid. Knives and has Menace. Extract the Truth, kind of meh. Security Bypass, though, very good. Metropolis Angel, very good. Especially since we're probably going to be passing around quite a few counters. Rafine's Silencer. Oh, and we also have a bunch of things that connive. So, Rafine's Silencer, very strong. Nimble Larcenist, pretty nice. Void Rend, very nice. One of the better pieces of removal. The Halo Fountain. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice. We will probably play this, just because it's a very good token generator, and also a really good way to draw cards, especially if you're attacking, and however unlikely, could also be you win the game. You just win the game. 5 mana and 15 tapped creatures. If we get to 15 creatures and limited, we should probably already be winning, to be honest. But all right, let's even this up. But it is a lovely foil. And let's get building. Or let's get cracking, rather. Pack 1. All of our stuff was on color for the rares, which is kind of nice. All right, Maestro's Initiate. Probably end up playing that. Make Disappear. Very nice. Another Rafine's Informant. Very nice. Sticky Fingers. Probably not playing that. Glittermonger. Same. Tramway Station. Red. Fuel Thief. Another very strong card. Snooping Newsy. Oh, we might actually play that, but it's not super likely. Chrome Cat, a second Metropolis Angel. That's nice. Brass Knuckles. No, this can be very good. I have not observed it being very good, but it can be very good. Cormella, Glamour Thief. It's not too bad. A nice and the Maestro's one. Getaway car. Now, this alongside the Nimble Larcenist might be a little busted. Ooh, foil out of hand. Very nice. Out of hand, it's pretty solid. Forest and a Citizen. Go along with our Halo Fountain. Alright, pack 2. Let him up. Probably not playing that. Caldia. Strong Arm. Crooked Custodian. Case of the Joint. Speakeasy Server. Plasma Jockey. Scattered Seraph. Probably play that. Broker's Hideout. We might play that. Mayhem Patrol. Probably not. Cutthroat Contender. Also probably not. Darling of the Masses. We'll put that with green. Probably aren't playing it. Illicit Shipment. Wing Shield Agent. It's very strong. Reservoir Kraken. All right. That is a super bomb in limited. Full Art Swamp. Very nice. Other full arts. And a Devil Token. Would have been nice with the Obnixila that we got earlier. Or in the previous thing. Pack 3. Take out my trash. Civic Gardener. Maestro's Initiate. Second Make Disappear. Third Rafine's Informant. Oh, this is going to be nice. Sticky Fingers. Body Dropper. Skybridge Tower. Nice. Nice. Cabaret Courtyard. Let's see, that's double off color. Inspiring Overseer. Very nice. That with the getaway car is good too. Knockout Blow. Alright. Fairy Vandal. Nice. Lagrella the Magpie. We may splash green just to play her. She's very strong. Corpse Explosion. Probably not playing that. Foil Civic Gardener. Mountain. And another Devil Token. That's nice. Pack 4. Revel Ruiner. X3 Bruiser. Revelation of Power. Is a very good combat trick for white in this set. Plasma Jockey. Capenna Express. Crooked Custodian. Midnight Assassin. Masked Bandits. Probably not playing that. Green. Sparse Adjudicators. That is double on color. We'll consider that, along with the Lagrella. Skybridge Towers, number 2. Very nice. Voice of the Vermin. Disciplined Duelist. Maybe. Tavern Swindler. Ward Hauler. Probably not. Probably not playing that, although that is a fun one. Mountain Ogre Warrior Token. Alright, pack 5. Chrome Cat. Witty Roastmaster. Warm Welcome. Dig Up the Body. Make Disappear number 3. Backup Agent. Security Bypass. Glamorous Outlaw. Paragon of Modernity. Broker's Hideout. Unlucky Witness. Fatal Grudge. Bouncer's Beatdown. Errant Street Artist. Flash Defender Haste. Copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new copies for the target. Or new targets for the copy, rather. And it's in the special frame. Island and a treasure token. Alright, as I said, we're probably not playing green. At least not in the main line. We're not, almost definitely not playing red with what we have. Now, That being said, we did get some very good things in the Broker's line, specifically Lagrella and Disciplined Duelist, which we may want to consider playing, and a Glamorous Outlaw, which we may want to consider playing. Just splashing for those, like the Glamorous Outlaw and the Sparse Adjudicators, you can basically play for free, as long as you're playing 2 of the colors, because it fixes for itself. Because you can play it from exile, and you can use the land that it's on to do that. Now the Lagrella, like, Lagrella and Disciplined Duelist are a little more difficult to splash. Shattered Seraph we're playing, regardless. Carmella we're probably not playing, although it is very good. I think we're just gonna go ahead and not play that. Like, we're definitely playing the Metropolis Angels. Got 2 of them. We're definitely playing the Celestial Regulator. Probably playing both Shattered Seraphs, if we're being honest. Void Rend is very strong. Nimble Arsonist is very good as well. And Snooping Newsy. Not so sure about Snooping Newsy. Alright, let's look at... So Broker's Hideout, we can play. Paragon, I would like to avoid Paragon because we've got better flyers. Chrome Cat, we don't really need. Skybridge, we're playing. Cabaret Courtyard is a maybe. It only grabs our planes. Skybridge Towers number 2, very good. Broker's Hideout grabs planes and islands. Getaway Car, we definitely want to play. We have enough things that have ETBs that it's good. Brass Knuckles, you know, it's the only, excuse me, it's the only equipment we have. I don't really see us playing it, but it is very good. And being able to give double strike is very good, but there's enough removal for artifacts in this set that I don't really want to do that. Halo Fountain, there's no reason not to play it. We've got a 3rd Skybridge Tower, jeez. We've got an Obscura Storefront. Probably not playing the Courtyard, the more I look at it. Well, hold on. If we decide to play the Duelist and the Magpie, we want the Courtyard so we can play 1 Forest to deal with that. Alright, let's look at what we got in black. Think of the bodies, meh. It's acceptable. Tavern Swindler's not where we want to be. We've got plenty of flyers, don't really need the Death Toucher. Crooked Custodian's not where we want. Revel Ruiner's a maybe. Initiate does great things alongside Connive. Illicit Shipment is trash. Cutthroat Contender, probably not. Probably not on the Cutthroat Custodian or Cutthroat Contender. Same with the Custodian. Second Initiate is great. Silencer is great. Extract is meh. And then second Revel Ruiner is fine. Which we've got just a ton of utility stuff in here. So, like, I really like Lagrella alongside Getaway Car. It's just so good. And just lets you keep bouncing stuff and making your things better. 1 second, I'm going to clear my throat. Okay. Much better. Like, we definitely want the Regulator. We definitely want the Larcenist. These others are just so good, and they're basically free. Getaway car is so good. And works exceptionally well with Lagrella. Duelist is very strong too, but alright. Errant is fun, but doesn't really play into what we're doing here. Well, Halo Fountain just makes tokens for days. Void Rend, it's just good removal. Snooping Newsy is still a maybe. 2 Revel Ruiners. Silencer is good. Excuse me. Maestro's Initiate is good to discard. Alright. Let's look at our blue. We're probably not playing Errant. Security Bypass is good. Make Disappear is good. Backstreet Bruiser. Like, if we're passing around a bunch of counters, it's fine. We'll consider it. Fairy Vandal. Like, it's just very good with what we're doing. Reservoir Kraken is a bomb. Wingshield Agent is solid. I don't like Case the Joint. Out of the Way is good. Like, we've got 3 Make Disappears. It's just so good. We've got 2 Security Bypass, which is also very strong. I don't like Backstreet Bruiser, really. I do wish we had a, what's it called? Rafine's Guidance. Like, that would just make this over the top. Snooping Newsy, I think we can reasonably play. We're definitely going to have to cut a bunch of stuff. With that being said, since we're already going to be cutting a bunch of stuff, I don't think we should be playing the 3rd color. Although I will still consider the Glamorous Outlaw and Spars Adjudicators. But, Backup Agent is a fantastic thing to just keep bouncing with the Getaway car. Revelation of Power is a maybe. Knockout Blow is good removal. Inspiring Overseer is fantastic. Rafine's Informant is fantastic. Speakeasy Server. It's good, but I don't think we need it. We've got a 2nd and 3rd Rafine's Informant. Like, we just got so much good stuff in this. Okay, so let's think. What in all are we trying to do? Revelation of Power works super well with everything else we have. Like, we may want to consider running the Cabaret Courtyard just because we're already just looking to not do anything on our first turn. Like, we're fine with that. May want to consider Brass Knuckles anyway. even though it's our only equipment. Because it looks like we're going to try and connive into early stuff. Like, what is Errant even going to cast? So we definitely want Rafine's Informant. All three of them. Backup Agent just makes everything better in this. Like, what is Snooping Newsy really getting for us? How many... We don't have any ones. We've got 2s, 3s, 4s. And then we've got a 5, a 6, and a 7, and 2 7s. Snooping Newsy is never going to hit the 5 types, or the 5 mana costs, so we don't have to worry about that. We've got 2 security bypass, 3 make disappear, which is just nutty, and a fairy vandal. Like, if that's all the spells that we play, that's not terrible. But we can consider playing a few others. So Celestial Regulator is fantastic. Nimble Arsonist is good. Getaway Car lets us keep reusing our backup agents. And it's just a good card. Halo Fountain lets us keep pumping out creatures. Void Rend is solid removal. Let's see. Rafine Silencer is very strong. Maestro's Initiate is an enabler for us. And it also keeps us from getting flooded later. That gives us more evasion. Excuse me. Knockout Blow, we can probably move to the sideboard. Inspiring Overseer and Kill Shot are just great. So, those are considerations for cuts. We're also just super low to the ground with this if we go like that. So like we're definitely at 16 lands. We might even consider 15 for this. It's like really we want to get to 4 or 5 mana and then stop drawing lands. And we're going to be conniving a lot and drawing a lot. Like the Metropolis Angels are going to ensure that we keep drawing. Just about everything has this connive. Or draws us cards. Okay, let's count out where we are, because these are in the probably nots. Definitely not playing Errant, unless it's just to fill out a 1-drop slot. These are maybes. Those are maybes. Let's see, so 4, 10. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut a lot of stuff. 4, 10, 15, 19, 23, 24, 29. So we have to cut 5 cards if we're just going if we're just going to do that. If we're just going 16, we have to cut 5 cards. Which is a lot. Probably cut 1, make it disappear. So 4 cards. Reservoir Kraken's just super bomb. Is it Revel Ruiner? I think it's Revel Ruiner. We just straight up cut the Revel Ruiners. Let's see. How are we casting that? Like, being able to bounce that is really strong, but how are we going to cast it? That's the question. Seven. Do we run 1 mountain, 1 forest? How much black do we have? 1, 2, 3. Where are we numbers wise? 8, 11, 17, 22, 26. Need to drop 2 cards still. We're barely playing black as it is, so we can drop those. Still run the Void Rend. Single Swamp. And then the Shattered Seraphs and Glamorous Outlaw. That's really where we are. Yeah, that's really where we are. We're just drawing a boatload of cards and kind of playing a tempo game. How many actual creatures do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 15. I mean, makes sense to me, I guess. We can use Halo Fountain and Getaway Car to just keep drawing cards and bouncing things if we need to. That's so silly. I mean, if we're already doing that, we might as well play the Lagrella. I think. Let's see, where does that put us? We got 8, 12, 16, 20, 25. So we need to make one cut if we want Ligrella. Guess we could cut a Shattered Seraph. Ligrella. Hold up. Shattered Seraph and Sparse Adjudicators both give us double color. We need... Glamorous Outlaw just doesn't make sense to do, because that doesn't actually fix for our other two main colors. It just fixes for black and red. And that way we don't have to even run a mountain. Just run one swamp, one forest. Yeah, that makes sense. Roll one swamp, one forest, and the rest plains and islands. I like this. I really like this. Like, this is fun. This is a really cool thing that's very in the kind of vein that I like to play. And then we've got some great options for siding. Like, if games go super long, we bring in the initiates, discard. Get to play a very tempo-y game with a lot of tricks for later on. Yeah, we lose the ability to just drain them out with the outlaw, but I think we gained so much from Ligrella and being able to recycle our stuff. It just, yeah, we're able to just keep recycling things. That's so powerful. Like being able to shut down one of their things, grow our thing, potentially get additional benefit off of it, like backup agent or celestial regulator. Yeah, that seems really good. Playing almost like a hard control. And then we're making extra tokens with Reservoir, Kraken, and we're making stuff with, yeah, I like that. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on this one. Let me know in the comments what you would have built. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.